Hey everybody, Ned Hallmark here. We're at a rest area in Minnesota, about 30 miles from Wisconsin. So we thought we'd just stop and check in with everybody. It's actually a really nice area if you come here.
You can't see very well because the sun is like so bright.
Yeah, but there's a nice little view here.
Really pretty.
Very pretty. Some trees and a little creek.
Oh, maybe the cloud covering kind of, okay, you can kind of see things, look.
Yeah.
Little rest area.
Yeah,
It's very green.
Picnic food. So, wanted to stop and just check in with everybody, say we love you. And we're pretty close to Wisconsin, so that's kind of exciting.
Things we learned about Minnesota so far, Dad?
Things that we've learned about it. It's a little bit greener than South Dakota, so that was nice. The drivers are really polite about passing, but that can be to the detriment of when we're trying to pass. I don't know. I haven't been as observant this time, maybe because I'm not driving.
It's 70 miles an hour here.
70 miles, yeah, that sucks.
I really just, I didn't get to take a look at this. I was looking at it through the camera and I couldn't see anything. Oh my god, I dropped my phone. Okay, no I didn't. I'm funny. I got the bird feeders.
That'd be actually quite terrible.
Actually really pretty over here. We're almost where to the Mississippi River?
Yeah, the Mississippi's going to be our next stop. We're going to stop there really quickly.
Wait, they have a map of their rest area. Like, seriously. Yeah. It's of just the rest area. This is nothing to do with anything other than...
They're the play structures.
It's on a wooded bluff overlooking the Rush Creek Valley.
Just so you know, we're here.
We're right here.
If you ever come
here.
to this rest stop, we were here.
Yeah, we were standing right here. We even walked over where this tree is right there. So there you go.
So you'll be there too if you see that exact marker.
Strangers walking up. Maybe I should turn it off.
Yeah, they might not want to be on the camera.
Yeah, probably not. Okay,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yep. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see this, but we're about to cross this ginormous bridge where it looks like I think they're building a whole nother part of it. It's like, oh my god sort of thing. And
yeah, a lot of construction, so I'm a little distracted. I'm not able to see, but
I wasn't
here we go. We might be able to see something good right here.
And this looks like, I believe that this is the Mississippi River. I mean, it's freaking huge, but I mean, it's beautiful. It's got, it has to be. We haven't seen any signs or anything like that. Or it's an offset of just the fact that we're in Minnesota and there's just freaking water everywhere here.
Well, on our map, it says that La Crosse, Wisconsin, which is coming up right here, is on the Mississippi. That's what our map says.
Well, there's La Crosse CO sign, so that's frustrating. It's beautiful though, you guys. Like, you really don't get to see it much. And I mean, it's like kind of holy construction and everything. It didn't hold us up too much. It's just, I mean, those cranes were ginormous. And so, kind of interesting. Let's see, La Crosse area tourist info. No, but oh look, see, there's just so much water. I wish I could see it from above because you can't really tell if the river really ends or if there's just a lot of like, I want to say inlets in the river, but I don't think inlets is right. Is it like just like marshes in the river or like just small islands? Islands is pretty simple and probably the best term for it. You can't really tell. It does look like it would be a lot of fun to go play in, probably freaking freezing. But French something. French
Island? No, it's not.
It's French Island, probably.
It is an island abbreviation? I don't know.
Rest area closed, open. It'll open in November 2016. Look at that.
We'll be back then.
Wisconsin welcomes you.
Woo!
Wisconsin! Oh, we should eat cheese and tell everyone that's a Green Bay Packer fan how much they suck. It'd be really funny if like Alan Owen watched this. I'm gonna send this to like Becca or Paula just so that they'll send it to Alan so that we can be like, Packers suck or something. He probably won't even care. He'll probably be like, psh, Packers are amazing.
Yeah, except for the last 4 minutes of the NFC Championship.
Oh, hey-oh. Oh my god. I bet you this is going to be amazing when we'll never come through here ever again and they won't have any traffic jams. Probably be quite beautiful. Onalaska exits, guys. Well, I'm pretty sure we were gonna stop at the Mississippi River, but all of that construction made it just seem like that was probably the worst idea in the entire world.
Yeah.
Also, let's have a conversation about how that thing says now hiring. Everywhere that we have stopped in the last 2 days, everywhere, and correct me if I'm wrong, is hiring.
Yeah. Like
Everywhere.
All the gas stations and everything.
Every time we stop, oh, there's some more water. All the gas stations, all the hotels,
They'd probably
any
hire us.
tourist place. I mean, I get that a lot of the tourist places are probably hiring. Oh, hold on, pause that. Put it all the way up there. It's
There you go.
Look at those clouds. Oh my gosh, so pretty. What was I saying? Oh, the tourist places. Like, I bet you the tourist places are hiring because it's going into summer, right? So a lot of people just like the summer rush and people coming through, different things like that. That I get. But just being in like the cities themselves and the fact that like everywhere is so desperate for people to come work there, I almost thought about making jokes about going and working there just to see what would happen. But I'm going to New York. I need to find a job there. Dear New Yorkers, when you're watching this, I'm very implorable. I don't have anything else to say. Have anything to say?
No, just trying to get us through this construction zone and
I know it.
not get a
And, like,
$300 fine if I go over
For
the
sure,
speed.
going over the speed limit. My head is actually really killing me, and I'm eating a cough drop because I'm just going off and on fighting the sickness thing that, like I said, I think that I'm getting. And so I've been driving for like the last 3.5 hours, and we stopped at a rest area to check on Mr. because he was like fighting to get out of his carrier. He was like headbutting it and going all around and everything. And I put a little bit of water in front of him, and he like freaked out. So I think he was super, super thirsty. So we stopped for a minute there, and I think the minute I stopped driving and let myself stop for a second, I realized how horrible I actually felt and how I just kind of needed to take a break for a second. So my dear sweet lover
Yes.
is taking over driving for me, and
Indeed.
just coincidentally enough, it happened to be during all of this construction and heavy traffic and stuff. So
I think you knew it.
I did know it because we'd been looking at the map a whole bunch. It was just so not even at the forefront of my mind. You had literally told me a few seconds earlier that we were gonna have a bunch of construction.
It's fine.
So
It's fine, baby.
I marked it on Waze, which, just so you know, if there's any of you who ever want to travel, Waze is a really awesome app for traveling. Dory Wilmuth is the one who told me about it. It's like a bunch of people, like how there's Google Maps is ran by Google. Waze is like by people, and you have a little Wazer, and you get little points for how far you travel and everything. But you can like mark where there's construction, you can mark where there's speed traps, you can mark like you got pulled over by a cop here, what direction you were going, and
Jesus, I thought you were saying I got pulled over by a cop. I was like, what?
no. Oh my
See anybody?
I'm sorry. So you could mark all of those things if you wanted to, and then just kind of give people a little bit of forewarning. I mean, not that we don't really speed. I was going like 74 and a 70, but I woke the kitties. It sounds like the speed changes so rapidly through here. Like through South Dakota, most of it went anywhere. Like in the cities was like 65. And then on the highways was like 80, and here it's like 70 everywhere, and then like 65.
And 65 here.
Yeah, during parts of the city, and then like some construction places are 55, some are 35, basically the same as like kind of in Montana. But you have to be really conscious of like where you're at. In Wisconsin, we haven't been outside of, we just got into Wisconsin, literally how long is this video? 7 minutes ago. So we don't know what the main speed for Wisconsin's going to be. So far it looks like 65, but we are in a city, so that may change. But yeah, Waze is pretty cool. It's WAZE. You can always use it for traveling and stuff like that. I'm really into it. We do have the AAA, which was an awesome gift from Ned's parents. Say thank you.
Thank you.
And so we have the triptychs, which is really cool. And it's really nice to like have the foresight ahead of time to use that. But the Waze is really cool because then you can be like, oh, hey, what on my way is going to be something that might deter me, you know, like speed traps or heavy construction, different things like that. Where rest areas are, tolls, where tolls are is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, my throat's starting to hurt, so I'm probably going to stop this one. But we're going to figure out Wisconsin. We're now in Wisconsin, yay! And I'm sure we will talk more later. Dad, anything to say?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Driving.
Bye.